A REACH code is essentially, it's a local law that tells you what you can and can't do for new construction.
Every few years, cities have to approve updates to the national electric codes.
Now, when cities do this, they have the opportunity to pass an amendment to that code, making the different requirements for buildings even stronger.
It doesn't take much to look up in the sky and see, our environment is changing quickly with the climate, with the fires, with the droughts.
Here in the Bay Area, buildings are our number 2 source of emissions. So we have this vast network of fracked gas pipelines, running underground through our cities and communities into our homes. And these pipelines are consistently leaking gas.
You want to get rid of your gas stove because of all the formaldehyde and NOx's and SOs that it generates in your home.
There's state level goals for carbon neutral energy by 2045 or 2050. So unless we start phasing out natural gas, then we can't reach that goal.
If you're putting in a new building, it is so important that you don't continue to expand the gas pipeline network in the city.
So I think an emphasis really ought to be placed on making our communities as sustainable and ecologically rich as possible, and ensuring all-electric construction is one of the most important ways to safeguard that success.
For me, it's really a no-brainer that we would stop installing more gas lines and instead switch to something that's both better for the environment and also for public health.
In just our chapter territory alone, we have passed 25 REACH codes now. Many of those are fully all-electric REACH codes. And within the state of California, over 50 cities have passed building electrification REACH codes.
I just felt that we needed to really step up our efforts, to do more than we originally planned, and really make a significant impact. And so I initiated our city council to adopt REACH codes that would require all electric new buildings, both residential and commercial.
As a chapter, we really made it a goal to try to get as many all-electric REACH codes adopted as possible. We wrote letters, we talked with elected officials, we gave lots and lots of public comments, we educated community members and helped them with the process of navigating local government.
When it came time to approve our national electric codes, I made the motion that we delay and we be late. Members of the Loma Prieta Chapter came and spoke at these meetings, which I think was very important to helping get other council members to support my motion. If there's too much opposition pressure, you need that support to do the right thing.
I've really appreciated and valued the expertise and the information, the education that Sierra Club Loma Prieta has provided me personally in helping to make smart policy decisions related to the environment.
We had a lot of guidance and insight on what REACH codes were. We kind of were educated on what they were by members of the Loma Prieta chapter, and how to advocate for them, what meetings to go to.
Sierra Club was very instrumental in making this possible.
I hope this spreads throughout the country. I hope this becomes a norm.
Advocacy is so crucial. It helps to raise the priority of these solutions.
I've been really struck by the Gen Z generation, the young folks, who really are very concerned about their future, about climate change, and whether they'll have a future because of the negative effects of climate change.
We truly just want what's best for people across the world, across class, across race, and for us in our future and the future of our children and grandchildren.
The best way to make change happen is if you're actually involved in politics, if you're actually the one legislating and the one making change.
if there's one takeaway from my experience in this advocacy process that I would want to impart on you, it would be to get involved in local government. I just think it's a matter of people getting involved and speaking up, and I think we'll even surprise ourselves.
We at the Loma Prieta Chapter would like to thank all of the advocates and elected officials, and especially the youth climate activists who have really led the way with all-electric reach codes. All-electric reach codes are a great first step to reducing emissions, and there's a lot more left to do, so we're super excited for the future of climate action in the Bay Area.